Hi, Sean Huxter here from Huxter Labs. Today I want to talk about this little thing. This is what looks like a briefcase. Well, yes it is. It's a metal briefcase. It's made of aluminum. It comes in multiple colors. You can buy these on Amazon or other places, I imagine. They come in all sorts of different colors. Black, silver, there's like rose gold and pink and blue. Most commonly you see these in silver, and I particularly chose black for this one because inside is a special little mission case. So let's dive in, shall we? First of all, being metal, it's got a really good luster to it, working hinges, the handle moves, flips around, and the best part is these clasps open. And these are designed as business card holders, so it's perfect size to store business cards. But I had something better in mind. Ready? Let's have a look. There we go. This is a device that I created. It's a mission briefcase. Its purpose is purposely vague. This can be whatever you want it to be, but it is definitely a mission case. And much like spy cases from the 1960s, this is very much packed with interesting, fun things. Let's look at some of the things we have. So one of the great parts about this briefcase is that this is velveteen, almost like a velour or velvet. And this is a vinyl, and it's a pouch for holding documents. And so I've created a bunch of documents. Let's talk about the screen. There's a main screen, which flips up. And we have a little sticker on there showing all sorts of dials and gauges. There's a slider switch here. You can pretend to be moving. Over here, you've got another gauge that flips up. And that's got a rotary dial on it right now. And, of course, it doesn't move. It's just a sticker. Down here, we have a keyboard. Now, interestingly, this is a bit of an Easter egg because this keyboard is the original PET keyboard from the Commodore PET from the 1970s and 80s. Before they used real keyboards, this is the keyboard for the Commodore PET. Another slider here. There are various buttons and gauges. This is a transparent bubble. That's a really interesting effect. There's another one on this thing here. This is the disk drive or chip drive, really. So one of the things that I created were these isolinear chips. There's a little pouch here with Huxter Labs circuit chips on it. Huxter Labs. And inside there are 5 different colored circuit chips. Each of these chips is different design. No two are alike. They all have the Huxter Labs logo in the middle. And they're designed to fit inside the drive like so. You just fit it into the drive, push the drive down, and there's a space here for the chip to go, and then you can use the chip for whatever it is that your mission requires. And of course that's interchangeable with any of the other 5 colors, like so. And there's the logo in the middle. All the chips are different, and this goes like lift up the drive, push it in, put the drive back down, and away you go. Also, I designed this so that you can place these chips back into the envelope, or you can place them right into a slot in front of the computer screen between the keyboard and the screen. Is that all this does? No, this is not. This also has this little indicator or viewer that pops up, rotates, and has a little crystal in the middle. Clearly I designed this to be a little bit like the Voigtkampf machine from Blade Runner, but only a little. You can use this for whatever you want. This can swing over like so if you prefer. And this is on a little hinge here, and it rotates and then pops right back down to where my logo is. Just like that. Now, what else have I provided? Well, I've got this little evidence envelope, which it's actually made of real envelope. I actually cut this with my Cricut cutter using real envelopes, real manila envelopes, and then I print the Huxter Labs evidence envelope, note, cross out entries. This is very accurate, by the way. I actually found one and designed this to be exactly the same as an evidence envelope used by crime labs, police stations, whatever. But also, we have this file folder, which is cut and made from real file folder material. Cut with my Cricut again. I put a little label up here. I got it off slightly skew to show that it was roughly put on by somebody. Huxter Labs, the MGD project. What's that? Whatever you want it to be. Open this up. We've got a map. Good old G.I. Joe Adventures always had a map. This is the island. This is beach, cliff, grass, mountains, and structure. So clearly there's an airplane strip there, a helipad, and a bunch of industrial buildings, and a little other island over there with some other little buildings. And this obviously is something to do with whatever the mission is, but you don't know what that is. You can make that up yourself. Here's one of my blueprints for, this is for the, what is that? Mobile charging unit. Yeah, I had forgotten there for a moment. And then there's another blueprint in here for the helijet. And what else do I have? Well, the envelope's not empty. The envelope has documents inside. And you can see by the holes here, which people put in these envelopes so that you can see that there's something in there. And that's just the way these envelopes are designed. So also in here, we have a fingerprint card with fingerprints and 3 Polaroid photographs from the old 1970s Polaroid cameras. And they are detailed to look the same on the back, look like a real photograph, and also on the front there are 3 Huxter Labs inventions. So I think one of the things you could play here is industrial espionage, that someone's trying to steal plans or something like that. Anyway, the purpose of this is entirely up to you, but this is the Huxter Labs MGD Mission Case. And I just wanted to show it off. Let's pack everything back up. We'll put our circuit chips over here. We can put our file folder here. We can put our evidence envelope here. We will drop down the small screen, store the drive, push the screen down, close it up, snap everything shut, and there you have it. From Huxter Labs, this is my MGD Mission Case. See you soon.